a faith so true, a heart that gives in all you do. Your hands have built a life of grace, a shining light in every space. Golden years that gleam and glow, a journey only love could show. You walk the sacred way, we celebrate you here today. Through the trials, through the rain, you've carried hope through joy and pain. A steadfast soul, a gentle guide, with every step, God by your side. Golden years that gleam and glow, a journey only love could show. You walk the sacred way, we celebrate you here today. Through the trials, through the rain, you've carried hope through joy and pain. A steadfast soul, a gentle guide, with every step, God by your side. Golden years that gleam and glow, a journey only love could show. You walk the sacred way, we celebrate you here today. The seeds you've sown, they bloom so wide, a garden where His love abides. The world is brighter 'cause of you, a legacy so pure, so true. Golden years that gleam and glow, a journey only love could show. You walk the sacred way, we celebrate you here today.
A Journey of Love. Born on a gentle morning of November 11th in 1953, Kureekattu first opened her eyes to the warm and loving embrace of Mr. Joseph and Rosama. She was the cherished youngest daughter of the beloved Kureekattu family, situated in Kanjirapalli, a serene town cradled by Kerala's lush green hills and valleys. As the youngest among three loving brothers, Augustine, Joseph, and Philip, and two sisters, Sister Rufina and Sister Venita, she was tenderly called Kureekattu, a name that carried the fragrance of innocence and joy, whispered with love by every heart in her home. Life in this small town was simple, guided by faith, discipline, and strong community ties. Amidst this nurturing soil, the roots of Sister Rose's spirit grew strong and true.
Her early footsteps into the world of learning were guided at Gracie Memorial High School in Parathode, a school where not only books but values were taught, where the seeds of wisdom, service and devotion were carefully sown into the fertile ground of her young heart. It was there that the first stirrings of a deeper calling began to whisper her name, like the soft rustling of the trees in her hometown's sacred groves. In the quiet dawn of January 1970, with a heart ablaze with longing and an unshakable sense of purpose, young Rose answered a call far greater than herself. She stepped forward with courage, leaving behind the familiar comforts of home, and journeyed to Auxilium, Bandel, to the loving embrace of the Daughters of Mary Help of Christians. Rose was soon sent to St. Mary's in Guwahati, where she undertook teachers' training program. Rose's path led her onward to the formation house at St. Mary's, Malagayam. These were formative months. In August 1973, Rose entered the sacred threshold of the novitiate at Auxilium Convent, Nongthimai. These 2 years were profoundly transformative, living in the heart of the Khasi Hills, surrounded by the serene landscapes of Meghalaya, experiencing an intense period of inner growth.
On the blessed morning of August 5th, 1975, amidst the serene embrace of Auxilium, Nongthimai, Rose made her first profession embracing religious life fully. It was a day of solemn joy and divine union, where a promise was made to live a life of service, love, and humility. Her first mission brought her back to the soil where her dreams had first taken root, Auxilium Convent School, Bandel. Returning as a teacher to the place where her journey had begun felt like a divine embrace, a full circle moment painted with the soft hues of gratitude and hope. Here she poured herself out like a gentle stream, nurturing young hearts with wisdom, patience, and the radiant light of Christ. But the spirit of service knows no boundaries, and Rose's path soon led her across many lands, each place a sacred chapter in her unfolding story. Auxilium Nongthimai, St. Mary Mazzarello Convent School in Jawai, Kalyani, Dum Dum, Jaigaon, Jumaikela, Barasat, and Mirik. Each name held memories of faces, of struggles and victories, of seeds sown in faith and watered by tireless love.
Along the winding path of her vocation, Sister Rose was called not only to serve but to lead, with a heart rooted in trust and hands open in service. She was entrusted with the delicate role of provincial economer, where every decision required the grace to balance earthly needs with heavenly values. Later, she was called to become the 4th provincial of the province of Kolkata, a shepherdess tasked with guiding, animating, and nurturing the communities entrusted to her care. It was the quiet art of walking beside others, lifting hearts, encouraging weary souls, and lighting the way through faith and love. She continued her service as animator in Jumaikela, Jaigaon, and Barasat, each community a sacred field where she planted seeds of hope, watered them with tireless commitment, and watched them bloom in God's perfect time. Each community, each assignment added a new dimension to her journey of love, faith, and service.
Dear Sister Rose, yours is not just a story of 50 years. It is a lifetime of fidelity, of saying yes every single day through joy and sorrow, health and fatigue, abundance and sacrifice. While the world rushed by, you chose the narrow path. You stayed when others left. You loved when it was hard. You believed even when the way was unclear. In your perseverance, we see hope. In your humility, we see Christ. And in your service, we witness the power of one soul completely given to God. As we gather to celebrate this radiant golden jubilee, we give thanks for you, a woman of quiet strength, enduring faith, and limitless compassion. A true daughter of Don Bosco and Mary Mazzarello, carrying the Salesian flame into the corners of the world where light was most needed. Thank you for your life. Thank you for your yes. And thank you for reminding us all that in giving everything to God, we gain everything in return.